channel. Followed the C-Note raffle car. You know, I see you guys, see the views. I don't know what it is about this car. You guys like it, so we're gonna fill you up. We're gonna give you a big grandma plate full of it then. You know, this is a big day for the owner of this car. You know, all of the progress, the fans, the work that you guys like. This is a big day for you guys, because when you see this piece out here, you already know we're coming to almost of a finale. Remember the last time we was talking about it, once he was finishing up all of the rot, we had rotted out areas here. We had on the inside of the regulator mount where the power, where the window regulator goes, these two pieces had to be cleaned up. Obviously the outer wheel well had to be dressed up. The trunk floor drop down had to be done, as well as, you remember, these pieces wasn't even there. You know, front and rear, these were gone. So now you got all metal. There's no little individual pieces, everything solid, thicker metal than what it was from the factory, so it'll be a lot stronger. But if you remember all of the surface rust, you've seen the videos, it was stripped off, and now it's protected with the etching primer to avoid any rust coming in the future. If we just span behind you and look at the Alabama car, you know, this is what we're looking for. You know, there's no door jam, there's no door latch in the car. So the door latch will fine tune it with your striker, so it's gonna be lined up even better than what you see now. But this is what you're looking for with a new quarter. No bondo, all metal. That's the factory black. It's minimal bondo. Hollow is what you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just look how clean this car is. Like, look how smooth, look at the lines and everything. But the first thing Raed did when he got it, he came here and was, you hear the difference? You hear how solid that is versus hollow. It's like a hollow chain and a solid chain. What that is full of bondo. That's why it's solid like that, full of bondo. So even though it look good, a lot of times, you know, it gotta be, that's why I tell people, when you're talking about shops, when you're talking about prices, when you're talking about cars, it has to be an apples to apples comparison. When you really get down to the, you know, the meat and potato of the situation, then you'll find out what you got. And once we start to investigate this car, this is a nice car, don't get it twisted. It's just had a lot of things that was hidden. And if you didn't find it now, if you found it, let's say 5 or 10 years later, look how much worse it would have been at that point, you know? So at least we found it now. We could put, you know, give this car some more life back. And then when we give it back to the customer, everything will be perfect. You know, the skirts, the issue when we first talked about it was the skirts lining up. Once we took the quarter off, if you remember the video, Justin can pull that video back up, where we had the original wheel well line that was cut. Once you took the quarter panel off and it was full of bondo, that bondo changed the contour of the wheel well line because it wasn't metal. See, all of this is metal. Once we put this quarter panel on, the skirt will fit in there flawless because it'll be brand new. It won't be any bondo that's getting into the arc where the skirt fits flush. It wasn't push it out. The bondo was pushing it out to where it wasn't leveling the correct, it wasn't lining up the correct way. So everything will be perfect once it goes back together. You can get a little damage through shipping, so it's a little bit of a dent right here. Obviously, that's something that Raed can get out. It'll be perfect when he put it on. But these panels come, they're not all the way perfect for the convertibles. This is not the shape. I done told you this before. A lot of this have to be cut to fit. This same quarter panel will fit a two-door hard top, but this is the only way you get it. So it'll be perfect once we get it. If you remember the wheel well, the contour, you know, this should fit perfect onto that wheel well line. So it's a big day. Raed finna do his thing. Y'all stay tuned. Watch the magic happen in front of your eyes. We're looking for perfection, guys. No pressure, but we're looking for perfection. Oh, yeah.
gonna be like this.
All of the corrosion that was in this cap, everything have been cut out, new metal welding in and everything. And then also he's just showing you the gap. You know, all of the gaps are perfect. You know, and this is before, it's gonna even be better than that once Bodywork hit it. But now it's just a matter of him going ahead and, you know, polishing all of the metal, you know, getting all of the surface rust off everywhere, prepping everything, etching, primer it all, and then go ahead and fit the quarter on. Move over to the driver's side. We just got word we got 2 left quarter panels in. They sent us 2 rights. So once the 2 lefts come, we'll have the other left for the Alabama, and we'll have the other left the driver's side for this car. And then now you're, you know, half of your car from here back, metal work done. You know, so that's pretty cool. Moving at a good pace, you know, so. Now we're gonna show you guys what it looked like when it's real clean, when you get out before the etching primer get on there.
Yeah.
Let's show you guys what kind of work and time that goes into detailing all of the spots, you know, everything down here to Raed.
Yeah, and I'm gonna cut this everything.
Oh, that's gonna be part of the new one.
Yes, that's
Okay.
what. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna cut the bottom piece and clean everything inside.
But the outside edge right here, you keep it.
Yeah. This one I keep.
You
Yeah.
keep, but just down here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Like I did with the Alabama, you know. I'm gonna cut this right here, like this. Get rid of this bed, you know.
A bad
That,
piece.
yeah, because that's part of the corner.
quarter.
Yeah, the corner panel. And you know, I'm gonna polish right behind it, but I don't see any rust. So if I see something, I will fix
Touch
it.
up.
Yeah.